WarsawJS.
Okay, hello everyone. Creating presentation with Astro. Do you know, who knows what Astro is? Astro is a framework, but who? Okay, great. Not everyone, but enough. So yeah, today I'd like to share a short story of how I tried to use Astro for creating a presentation and how much fun and profit it was in the end. My name is Andriy Mykulyak. Some of you may remember me from previous talks. I'm mostly front-end architect. Last half a year, I've been working on my own project, which is related to APIs and making them better APIs. But before, I've been working in PKO BP, this Polish bank, and in Fresha. If you use IPKO.pl or IPKO Business or ICO, so basically, we defined how they look like and implemented the web interface for them. And in Fresha, we created the best beauty and wellness platform in the world. So it's nice. It was a nice experience. So how it all begin? A couple of months ago, I started to think, okay, I've been working on products. I need to present it to many people in different situations. So I need to create a presentation. And I'm not a person who likes and who can create presentations easily. So but let's keep it a secret. I want to be able to create something classy, elegant, not only simple ones, but I also wanted to create fast. So weeks of preparing single presentation was no choice. I said no to PowerPoint, key point, and stuff like this almost at the beginning because they lock you too much and they limit you too much. Right? The web was the natural choice because you get it all of this out of the box. Unfortunately, I had to say no to all existing frameworks, presentation frameworks, because they were too low level and no semantics nor reuse, copy-paste. Basically, the only method of reuse was copy-pasting. But fortunately, I learned about Astro a year before. I use it in this project, in the product I'm working on, and it looked like exactly what I needed. Right? So then I read some books. By the way, I recommend them. If you need to know more about presentations, both books are great. Then I got some works. I did a proof of concept in one day. Basically, in a day, I created a more or less nice 5-slide presentation for my family. It looked so promising. It was so fun that I didn't wait and decided to share it with you. That's why I'm here. Almost at the same time, I created first repo for Astro Slides. This is I called this library or project. Astro. Astro has 2 or 3 killer features. Now I would like to show you all of them. And they really fit into presentations because presentation is on the web is basically a mostly static site optimized for full screen presentation, for full screen, right? Contrary to other frameworks, Astro operates on components. You write just like in JSX syntax, which you know from React. And instead of HTML tags, you can use just meaningful names or components. So here, for example, we see real code for this presentation. Yeah, I started to dogfood my own project to myself as early as possible. So this presentation has been created using Astro. It's not yet ready. It's not on par with PowerPoint, but it looks good for 2 days I spent to creating it. Components first. Components are very composable because each component can define slots with the places where extra content can be put in. and you can when using this component, any component, you can specify in which slot of the parent it should fit in. So basically, it gives you infinite composability, and very precise. And the developer experience really great of this approach. This was the second feature. And the third one, layouts. This was kind of done by myself. I looked through books, through existing maybe 120 templates, and choose 10. At the moment, there are 10 layouts, different layouts used for topical slides. I created CSS just grids for them. So it's easier to create slides with the given given layout. 10 slides, maybe 12 smaller components like navigation, titles, block of text, links, and so on and so on. But they are all themable. They are meaningful. When you write, when you want to put a link, you write external link to something, right? Not anchor tag wrapped in UL, div, or span, right? It's much more easier and much faster. So as an outcome, I created this presentation maybe 3 times faster than I usually do. It took me a day and a half, right? And it was a lot of fun. Just try. If you do not like presentations, just try Astro. It will be a lot of fun. But what's next? Because I do not want to have it only by myself, I created a repo. It will be open source. It has a roadmap. I still have to move code from my proof of concept repository. But if you are interested in this, in the presentations in this project, we can let's speak and cooperate. I have many more ideas that I can implement by myself in reasonable time. Maybe you will also have ideas. Maybe you will all. So just let's talk and cooperate, right? I think we can profit from this by ourselves, all of us. So this. Oh, and thank you.
Thank you. How can you convince someone who is fan and expert of PowerPoint to switch to Astro?
This is not for everyone. I mean, if you for me the deal breaker was that learning, becoming an expert in PowerPoint required maybe 2, 3, maybe more weeks of using it extensively. I do not have such a time, but I do have time, and I know it's possible to do in the web.
The elevator pitch.
One more argument. If you, it's not that easy to embed something from third party to PowerPoint presentation. It's extremely easy to do on the web presentation. For example, for Visual Studio Code. You can easily embed Monaco Editor into your slide, but it's very difficult to do in a PowerPoint presentation. You have to do a separate demo, which does not work always, these kind of problems.
Okay, I have a question, but first of all, thank you for the speech. Maybe I didn't get the point, but you told that you created that presentation in 1 day, right? Is it correct?
I mean, I created a proof of concept. This was more or less this presentation. It took me a day. Then I spent maybe half a day of polishing it, just to add in, removing stuff, adding some more.
Okay, because I'm trying to find the real value of your proof of concept and find a thing that we cannot do in tools like Canva, for example, as a developers.
You have full control over what you do. You are shareable. You can embed everything. You can embed your presentation into everything. It is searchable because for example, I have more than 200 PowerPoint presentation and Google Slides. I for the sake, God's sake, I can't find information in them. I remember there is some slide I want to reuse, and I can find it without spending too much, 2 hours. Here, you can do it in 2-3 minutes because it's one place.
Okay, thank you very much.
Interesting question, though. What is the value of all of this anyway? I like the question, and the answer, full control. And that really means something. I'm a Canva user, okay? So I understand the importance of really being able to have full mastery of whatever it is that you're presenting. Anyone else have any other questions? Say it one more time. I just want to hear you say it. Come on.
The
Elevator pitch? Oh, but I just need to hear the name. Where's the person who has the question? Okay. Raise your hand a little higher. Do it with your full chest. Okay, 1 second. I'll be right there. Over here. There you go.
Hi, I wanted to ask why not Reveal.js? Why created something?
Why not what?
Reveal.js. Reveal.
Reveal. It was the first choice. It's too low level. You can't basically. In order to create a slide, you need to operate on the divs, tags, and HTML level. It's not semantic. There was an example of how a slide with 2 paragraphs of text looks like. Right, bigger slides look unreadable, simply unreadable, and it's too difficult to create presentation in Reveal. Let's safe say to reuse them. For example, Reveal has theming, right? But theming is limited to CSS. So colors, fonts, sizes, right? Maybe borders, maybe. You cannot adjust the structure of slides. You can't modify grid, right? But you will need this if you will have many presentations, okay? At some point you say, okay, this template is too old, I used it too many times, I want to remaster the template. In Reveal, it's an entertainment. Here, it's a breeze.
A breeze?
Breeze.
Oh, anyone convinced that it's a breeze? Oh, you have a couple of converts here who definitely think this is a reasonable solution.
Okay.
Absolutely. Any other questions before we move on? Thank you very, very, very much, sir.